Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the... Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Oh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though. 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't startle us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Street gens out like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between us. Fake boy, lever, and conceive us. Of the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. DJ LeMahieu aims to bring his hitting streak to 25 straight games right after this. Thomas Pannone, a Rhode Island native, is the starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average. I just want guys who drive the baseball, give me serious OPS. I know he's leading the league in batting average right now, but that could be a little misleading at times with this nasty hit streak he's got going. Let's let the season progress a little bit more.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run. And that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. The average on the year for him is just shy of .310 entering action in this one. First pitch on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Ready with the 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first.
Excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of the first.
up for Toronto, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds. The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. The head-to-head with James Paxton, just a 1 for 9. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Wow, he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation. or that changeup's going to beat me.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300.
Gary.
So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. One and two to the Yankees catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Jansen goes to get it. The throw to first is in time. One down.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And check out the recent numbers, clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Grichuk coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Settling in now, Luke Voigt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Popped him up. Morales has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Brandon Drury
Leading up
will bat
for
next,
Toronto,
as they'll have
the
5,
third
6,
baseman,
and 7 here to start the
Brandon
home half of the second.
Drury.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
To short, hit hard. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx
Batting
Bombers
fifth,
are going to set up
the
defensively
right fielder,
today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Randall Grichuk, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 2 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is on his horse. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Travis moving to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now
and with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. LeMahieu is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis.
Leading up
as
for
we move
Toronto,
on to the bottom of inning
the
number 3.
shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel
Batting
into
ninth,
it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Jansen, 23 years old. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there.
The center
It might have been
fielder,
sitting on a
11.
ball-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing.
The batter,
sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0.
Oh no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, baby, you was messing with a star. I know, no.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis
leading off
set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Devin.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Entry.
Well, the key to getting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
Here's Kendrys Morales standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Travis at third with nobody out. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
Next will be the designated hitter, Justin Smoke, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's what we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way
the
back
right
to the
fielder,
dugout.
number 50.
Have a little chat about your approach.
Randall.
Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Brendel Gritchick, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Toronto after this. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Torres so far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Labor Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Travis has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down and away, ball one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Jays.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and
now
blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Gregorius is calling for it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Fouled away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The second baseman, DJ
First
LeMahieu.
pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
Well, pitching domination
now
continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board.
Miguel.
So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Hit to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
The executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Morales waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to
Leading
go.
up for Toronto,
He comes in
the
0
center
for 2
fielder,
thus far.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fouled off. Popped straight up. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's
Now
a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in, Devin Travis, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Kendry Morales.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kendrys Morales. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On its way is pitch number 75, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Jeff.
Pillar, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Paxton will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Paxton comes set. Here comes the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a called strike. In his career, Smoke is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here, and this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there.
Now batting.
No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that
point. In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 2-2 one more time. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening.
Your
David
attention,
Phelps
please.
will get the ball here
now
as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Now to the plate, Torres. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies
Nothing
and gentlemen,
doing here
please
this
join
half.
for the
Bottom of the
traditional
7th. Get up and
seventh-inning
stretch
stretch
here in Toronto. All tied at 1-1. Tommy Canely gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in, Brendan Drury. He's
leading off
swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Third baseman.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Ready once again, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Judge sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Another 0-2 coming. Got him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box to Oscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1 now. The 2-1 home. This is line to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Standing in, Luke Voigt. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Blue bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Two very well-pitched
fielder,
games thus far.
Aaron
There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2.
Now
right?
batting.
You have to protect the
second
fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Richard. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis.
Leading off
no hits
for the
in
Jays,
2 trips to the plate
the
for him in the
shortstop,
ballgame.
Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there on the inside, black, called the strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
That ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting, number 9.
Standing in now, Danny Jansen. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Devin Travis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Just hung in there on that one.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And it's fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Ryan Tepera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Shot now, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Tepera rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 2-0 pitch. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pilar. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Row, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now, and this is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Torres, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Jays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. David Phelps earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Ryan Tepera closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans are